So today during a review, I was asked by somebody how to make the refine implied relationship work when doing it for MagicGrid. This person was starting a new project and they were trying to do the refine implied that is shown in the MagicGrid book. And so I thought that I would go ahead and kind of show how to do that. So from the white box, in my case, this is a refined relationship. These are going from the system requirements in the solution domain back to the white box structure. So I did this little diagram here to kind of show what was happening and why the default implied refine was not working. So in our instance, as you could see, we have a prescription data that is refining requirement that is refining a part property, which is a subsystem of the GPCA called processing. Now, what we're trying to show is an implied refine relationship for the owning requirement, or another word for that is a grouping element. So this requirement is a grouping element. It doesn't actually have, although it has an ID, it doesn't have any text in it. So we want to be able to show that this has an implied refine relationship. And that's a little bit tricky because the standard out of the box implied refine will not work for that, because if we recall, the out of the box just uses generalization and part. So when we go from this requirement here through, it's not going to be able to go through this because this is an ownership. So it's never going to be able to make it through here. So how do we do this? So we go into our dependency criteria, and let's just show a regular refined implied relationship. So we just type in refine, okay, and then by default, what you have here in the source is generalization and part, and you just have a refine here. So that won't work. So the way that we modified it is we went into the source. I just went ahead and got rid of the target because we don't need it. I went into the source and I changed source to owner, just like in our picture. We do in the ownership from the top level requirement. That was a target to source because we want an implied relationship from the requirement that owns a lower level requirement. So from the target to its source of ownership. Then we follow the criteria. So this refine and the criteria finishes off what we need for this implied relationship. We just need the refine. It goes directly to this part property and we are good to go. And as you can see, you have it here.